want to win in customs, but your team's too whack? Just hit me up on Discord and let me pimp your pack. Hello and welcome back to Pimp My Pack, a series where I take your custom packs and pimp them out. How this series works is I've got a channel on my Discord server, link in the description, where you can share your custom packs to me along with the description of how they play and what kind of changes you want to see. I then take that pack, do some testing, and then make changes and give the pack back to you along with some pointers on how to play it. It's a win-win, you know, I get to share my love of custom packs and I get some fun content out of it, and then you get a custom pack tailored to exactly how you want it. Now, I can't promise that I'll be able to get to every submission, and I also can't say that I'm the best customs pack builder or player in the world. I'm just a guy that really likes custom packs and wants to share that love with the rest of you. So in today's video, we have a submission from Jaden here. This was submitted over a month ago, so this was before the Corn update. So it'll be really interesting to see what kind of changes we'll have to make with that in consideration. But Jaden here has a pack called Strawberry Shenanigans, and he says he wants a pack where it's basically a better star pack, but it still has the same lines as star pack and mostly the same pets. For an example, he says adding stuff like Jersey Devil for like a Mantis Anteater line, you know, selling level 3s. He also doesn't have golden, so no pack 4 pets. So it's really interesting. It wants like a star pack thing in customs, but maybe with some different pets in there to like help. Instead of introducing new lines, he kind of wants to enhance the lines already there. You know, you got stuff like the, you know, Mantis Anteater stuff you said here. You've also got like summon things. I could do some XP stuff with like Team Spirit Leviathan. There's definitely some cool ideas there. I also reached out to Jaden just because it's been a month, just to confirm he does not still have Golden Pack, and he also doesn't have the new like mini customs pack pets like, you know, the Goblin Shark and Tardigrade and stuff. He also said he wants it to be wild customs instead of standard, so we'll keep all that in mind whenever we're building the pack. So let's put this pack into the game and see what we think. Now, before we get into Jaden's pack, I actually want to look over the normal star pack in the game because, as Jaden said, he wants a pack that's basically a better star pack, but it still has the same lines as it and mostly the same pets. So let's look over what's in the star pack. What are there a lot of pets and synergies around? You know, what kind of pets are strong, so that can inform our decisions on how we build the pack later. So just a brief reminder, here's the star pack. Some of the lines with the most pets are strawberry pets. I mean, you got Strawberry and Strawberry Jam to enable stuff like Velociraptor, Shoebill, Pelican, things like that. Even real Velociraptor can work with it. You got your Sparrow for like the damage reduction, a lot of stuff for Strawberry. You've also got a lot of summon pets, especially in the late game. There's a lot of summon late game. Early game, I mean, you've got like, you know, your Anteater and stuff. But late game, it's like Spinosaurus, amazing. Orca, amazing. Sabretooth, amazing. Alpaca can work with those. It's also amazing. So a lot of great late game stuff for summons. Oh, can't forget Vulture. That's also great. And there's also a lot of stuff for roll teams. You got your Ostrich for scaling, Hamster for some gold. You can get, what's it called? Fossa for HP reduction, Sausage for some free rolls. Capybara and Okapi can also work with rolls. A lot of nice stuff for roll teams as well. There's also less pets for some other archetypes that are still really good, like XP builds. You got Jellyfish, Clownfish, Blobfish. You can even do stuff with Alpaca, Ammonite if you wanted with those. For hurt teams, you've got, you know, Triceratops, Piranha, maybe even Fairy, Armadillo, and Tuna. You can use those with Leech or Woodpecker, get a lot of nice hurt triggers out of those. You can use Mantis, technically, for those hurt things, which is fun. The Mantis is more seen with summon teams. And there's also some pets for push archetypes. You can do like Chihuahua, Donkey, you got your Ibex, Iguana, stuff like that. And then finally, there's a lot of stuff based around selling a big level 3 cell pet. So you've got a bunch of cell pets in tier 1. You got like Bass and stuff to level them up. You can use Elf to get a whole lot of gold on those cell pets. And then when you're ready to sell them, you can pivot to these really strong late game pets. You can even use Starfish to get some extra stats on those late game pets. So yeah, kind of the main things with the base star pack. You know, you got Strawberry, Summons, and Rolls. There's also a lot of stuff for XP, Hurt, Push, and Big Cell. And there's other pets in here too that I didn't mention, but overall, those are kind of just the main archetypes of star pack. So with that in mind, let's take a look at Jaden's pack. All right, so here we are with Jaden's pack. So keep in mind, one, this was made pre-patch, which means it's going to be wild customs, and two, Jaden doesn't have access to the golden pack or to any of the new pets that were released after the update. So initial thoughts, we just looked at the star pack and you wanted it to be similar to star pack, kind of, just adding pets to the lines already found in star pack. So keeping that in mind, it seems you made summons a big priority with you. I mean, you got your whale, turkey, eagle, shark. You got the harpy eagle. Like, you got so many more summon pets. You got spider, it seems like you've got so many things to help with summons. So it seems like you really want to focus on summons, which I'll keep that in mind, considering you wanted this to be a star pack, but better. But obviously, if you're switching out some pets, you can't keep all the same archetypes that are present in the original star pack. So I'm going to make sure that I focus on the same archetypes that Jaden was focusing on. It seems he heavily focused on summons, so I'll keep that in mind when I do my version of the pack as well. Also, he kept a lot of strawberry stuff in here too. You've got the Velociraptor, Strawberry Jam, you got Pelican and Shoebill. Early game, you got like Dove, Pheasant, things like that. So definitely strawberries are still pretty good. I think Pheasant with a summon team and Velociraptor could actually be really fun. You can even do that in regular star pack, but you can even do that here with all these great new summon pets. You kept a lot of the hurt stuff too. You've got Leech, you took out Tuna, but you've still got Triceratops and Piranha as well, so that'd be pretty cool. You did keep most of the XP stuff. You took out Clownfish, which is interesting. I think Clownfish is a really good pet. But outside of that, you put the Crow in, which, I put Crow in all my custom packs. That makes sense. XP. You got Alpaca XP. You got Jellyfish as well. Pug. That can all be really nice. Took out the Guinea Pig, which I think is interesting because Guinea Pig could help you with XP and it could help you with Jersey Devil. But, that's besides the point. I still think it's really good. There isn't really anything from the push archetype. No Chihuahua, no Donkey, no Ibex. There is Iguana, but that's about it. There's also not really any roll stuff either. You've got your Capybara, but there's no Okapi, there's no Sausage, there's no Fossa or Ostrich or Hamster, so it seems like you didn't really want to do roll builds, which makes me sad because I really love roll builds, but if Jaden didn't want the roll builds in his version of the pack, I probably won't focus on it either from my version of the pack as well. Also, in terms of the foods, I think you made some great choices. You got your cheese over ambrosia. You've got the garlic over sausage, water youth, pill, Kanothi, really good. You switched to all the tier 6 foods, got some stats, some protection. Compedo could be nice. You can get a big shark with mantis, Compedo into gorilla. That'd be really cool, something like that. You got lemon over pepper. So yeah, overall, I think this is a really good pack. I do think there's a couple things you could have done, like maybe Clownfish would have been nice, or Guinea Pig or something like that. But overall, I think this pack is really good, especially for wild customs. So let's take this into the arena and test it out.
wanna take you for a ride. I 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 wanna take you for a ride.
What the frick was that team? Holy cow, infected player. You're insane. This team is madness. This is like a freaking infinite. As long as no one gets sniped and there's no snipes on the opponent, like, or chilling or anything, like, that's insane. The seagulls can forever give each other a mushroom for vulture triggers. Oh, I was really hoping we would attack enough times to get a draw, but unfortunately it did not happen. So shouts to Infected Player. I'll put a link to their channel in the description. I don't know if the video on this has come out already or not, but this is insane. So yeah. But yeah, let's talk about this pack. This pack is really good. Obviously, you know, you put a lot of summon pets in the pack, so summon pets were really strong. I tried to get really cute with it at the end here with like the strawberry shenanigans. I probably should have just pivoted to like Shoebill instead of like Velociraptor stuff. Or if I was gonna go real Velociraptor, I should have done lemons or melons or something. That would have been way smarter. But yeah, late game scaling was basically Velociraptor or like Shoebill or like summons, you know? There wasn't like a big wide scaler, so. But overall, I think this pack was really good, and I've got some really fun ideas on how I can make it better and how I can, you know, make it more of that star pack, but better ideas. So let's see what I can do. So once again, this is the pack as it was presented to me, and now let me show you this. I present to you the Pimped Jaden pack. Let's talk about it. So, as Jaden mentioned, he wanted to make a star pack but better, and he specifically wanted to focus on some of the lines from star pack, so we decided to emphasize the same lines that he did. Now, if you remember, he had a lot of pets for summon pets, strawberry for hurt pets, and XP, so this is the kind of builds we put this whole thing around. So first off, add some more late game payoff for things other than summons. Summons were really good in your previous pack, but outside of that, it was a little bit harder. I mean, he had fun stuff like Gorilla, Real Velociraptor, but you know, outside of summons, it was a little bit harder to win with. So I added the Lamprey for hurt pets. You know, it's a new free pet. Works great with things like Triceratops and Piranha, so that can be really fun. Also added Hydra as a really nice summon pet, or a nice pet you can scale up. Works great with the Jersey Devil too, so that's super cool. I also added the Team Spirit and the Leviathan for XP builds because, you know, XP payoff would be really nice if you had something in tier 6 for it. Also added Clownfish, but yeah, Leviathan Team Spirit we already know is pretty busted if you've played customs anytime lately. So I had to throw that in, got Clownfish, you know, Jellyfish, all that fun stuff there. Early game, I also threw in some more stuff with strawberries because for your strawberry stuff, you kind of had like Pheasant and Sparrow, and then that was it until, you know, tier 5. So I put in the Cassowary for some nice scaling early. Works great with Pheasant, especially with buy sell. Also put in Sparrow that you can keep until the late game. That could be really nice for the strawberry teams. I took out some pets that didn't seem as useful. I didn't pick them up as much, like Badger, Pangolin, Iguana, and Yak. Replace them with pets like Camel for the Leech. I mean, Leech Camels is synonymous with custom packs. You know, it's been a very strong combo since custom packs have been a thing. Threw in the Sheep for summon teams. Also, you can get level 2 Sheep and Pillet to get level 3 Ram for your Jersey Devil. I've also got Guinea Fowl in here for your XP builds and for your Jersey Devil as well. Gingerbread Man can help with XP teams along with the Leviathan. And yeah, there's a lot more stuff focused on the summons, the strawberries, the XP, and the hurt pets. Finally, in terms of scaling options, I noticed late game, it was basically outside of summon teams, you had to run Shoebill or Monkey, or you had to run, what is it? You had to run summons, you know, I guess Velociraptor too. So I had a little bit more, you know, I've got the Team Spirit in here. I've also got the Penguin for a little bit more wide scaling. I want to put T-Rex in here, but I really like this lineup, so I decided to just go with Penguin instead. But yeah, honestly, I think this pack looks really fun. Really excited to try it out. So let's take it into the arena and see what we can do. Well, it's kind of hard to beat those giant stats, especially when there's also giant stats on a coconut crab. So GG's to your mother doesn't love you. I see this person all the time. They're always running scummy stuff. Shoutouts to Grounded, who always hates on this guy. We got the Jersey Devil team going, which is pretty cool. Feels like Jersey Devil, if you can get it going, it's stupid broken. But if you can't get it going, it sucks. In this case, I was kind of in the middle. I did get all the cells I needed, but couldn't quite find all the summons I wanted, but overall I think it was really good. And yeah, I think this pack feels a lot better to play. There's a lot more lines I could go for. You know, early on I was doing some summon stuff, but also some XP stuff. There's a lot of stuff in there if you want to run strawberries or hurt as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this pack, Jaden, and let me know what you think. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, stay true.